How many people do you have on your stream?
23.
I have 100.
But I'm tiny, babe.
I have 120. Okay. Just make sure you stay over that. Yeah, like there. It's really awkward, but I just want to make sure that your face doesn't get hidden because I have to have my thingy in here. Okay. 130, so I can go ahead and start.
Oh shit. We're already at 46. That's good for me.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming on here and talking with me, Rini.
Yeah. Are you gonna tell me about the other night?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's fair to you to just kind of be left out of the loop, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna find out details soon enough, so I just want to, be the one to let you know everything that happened, I guess. Give my side of it? I don't know.
Sure.
So, tell me real quick what you do know about what happened.
I really just know that there was an argument.
Okay.
You weren't talking to anyone for a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So, Hatsu found out about our dads. He was upset that I didn't tell him. I had lied to him, told him that they were okay. Then he had to find out from the nurses. Sonic and Tomoko were on as well. And there was a lot of stuff that was said that shouldn't have been said. I don't want to get into the details because the details aren't important, but there's just a lot of miscommunication, I suppose. I don't know. It was mostly me. Just kind of being angry.
I don't know. I mean, you can't put all of that on yourself.
Yeah, but I was the one that started it. It was like they didn't deserve for me to go off like that, but I'd been keeping things in for a long time. I shouldn't have, and it finally just kind of all came out at once.
You know I'm always here to talk.
I know. Hatsu doesn't know, obviously, still, that he and Sonic are dating.
Yeah.
And,
I could tell that much from earlier.
Yeah. Sonic doesn't want to tell him yet. He thinks that things need to wait, which I think is... I don't know what to think. Sonic doesn't want to let Hatsu know. I won't tell him, but at the same time, I think Hatsu deserves to know.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with you on that one. I don't think that it's healthy to be keeping it from him.
Because, you saw how he reacted to having things kept from him.
Yeah.
Earlier, and then...
Not be very happy about that one.
No. But I don't know why. At the same time, I kind of just... I don't know, I guess I worry. You know, like, what if Sonic tells Hatsu that they were dating, and then Hatsu's like, oh, great, yeah, let's get back together, and they just go off and,
And what?
I don't know, be happy. Leave me behind.
I mean, you're not going to be left behind. Sonic's always going to be your friend, and Hatsu's your brother.
No, Sonic, tore up the friendship contract last night.
Oh.
Yeah, we had started hanging out a bit.
Yeah.
You know, I knew he needed somebody because Hatsu wasn't there. And we got pretty close. But last night he kind of ended that. I haven't been talking to him. I mean, other than when he joined. But obviously he wasn't very happy then.
Yeah. But
I don't know, I feel like I fucked up. With Sonic.
sorry. I mean, you might feel like it, but you know, we are still all your friends. Sonic might be mad or upset, but I doubt that he's gonna permanently abandon ship. He's not that kind of person.
Has some. He's. Oh God. We were doing so well too. Like, we were laughing. He was telling me things, you know, things he like just wouldn't tell anybody. You know, telling me about his problems and stuff, like trusting me, and then I just kind of. I guess I threw that all out the window. I don't know. Just. He hates me, Rini. He really does.
I don't think he hates you.
He hates me. He hates my guts. I fucked it up so badly.
I think it takes a lot more than. Well, I'm not really sure what was said, but it takes a lot more than whatever was just said to hate you. You're hard to hate.
I think people would disagree with you there.
Hmm.
I don't know. He's so loyal to Hatsu, and I get that, and I'm really happy for him that he has somebody that he can put all his heart into and stuff, like, obviously. But, like, at the same time, I'm just kind of, I don't know. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching your best friend fall in love is great, but falling in love with your best friend? It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
You do?
I mean, I understand. I empathize.
Yeah. Yeah, until you live it, it's kind of just hits you in the face. You know, like, you can read about it, you can read quotes, you can watch other people go through it, but it's totally different when it's you. And I don't know what to do now about it. Like, it's Sonic, you know, he's Sonic. I don't know, there's just no other words to describe him. He's just, and I'm just me.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I really get it.
I just don't know what to do. I mean, like, you get it, so, like, what would you do?
Well, if it were me, I'd still try to be there for him. I mean, he can push you away and tell you that he hates you and a multitude of things and never tell you anything ever again and keep everything a secret from you, and somehow those feelings stay, you know? And when that happens, then you just keep trying. You just keep pushing and probably get a little bit annoying, and I don't know. That's what I do anyways. Or would do.
You're not annoying. Just hope you know that much. Like, whoever it is that you're relating to, I doubt they think you're annoying either. But he's dating my brother, Rini.
Yeah.
You don't have your best friend dating your brother, who has amnesia.
Yeah, I can't really
This
relate
is-
that hard, but
This is on another level of fucked up right now. And I'm like, what do I do? You know, Hatu doesn't even know who he is, but like, it still feels like it's wrong. They're not together technically anymore. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Hatu doesn't know him. But Sonic, he's like, he just lost, like, his boyfriend walked out the door and a stranger walked back in. And,
yeah.
I mean, is it really wrong for me to like him? You know, like,
I mean, I don't think that it's wrong to like him even if they knew who each other were. It's just because you can't really control feelings like that. It's just the way things are.
I know. I wish I could.
Yeah.
Great. Just take the
Life would
feeling
be a
in.
lot easier that way.
Definitely. Ugh. I want
Give me just a
them-
second. I need to plug
Yeah.
my laptop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, plug in both sides of it. Sorry.
It's okay. Feelings are hard. I don't like them.
They're dumb.
Yeah, well, like, I gave off such the bad vibe, a completely wrong vibe. I don't even know what vibing is. I just know that it's, like, not something that you do wrong, and I did it wrong. You know,
I
like,
mean, you get a bad vibe. You didn't really do anything wrong.
really.
I don't think you did anything wrong.
I blamed Hatsu for our dad's death. That's wrong. Yeah, I made it up to him today. You weren't there, but I apologized, and I said that what I said was wrong, which it was, but still, there's just... I saw the way Sonic looked at me. He said cursed so much, and he got so retracted, and when Tomoko just... She kept trying to get through to me, and I kept pushing her away. And then obviously I didn't talk to anybody for like 4 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, as much as I love Tomo, she can be a bit much in her approach.
She's determined. She doesn't just back down, you know.
Yeah.
She just kind of like, you tell her no, and then she'll just keep coming back till you say yes. And it's not really a bad thing. You know, it's good to have somebody that does that.
Mhm.
Especially when you need it. But Sonic's the opposite. He just kind of pulls back. You know,
Yeah.
hides away. How do you deal with somebody like that? How do you deal with somebody that just retracts from things like that? You can't talk to them. God. If I tried talking to him, he would hate me.
I don't think he'd hate you if you tried to talk to him.
Okay,
He might be mad first.
say I did talk to him, what would I say? There's nothing that I can say. I can't apologize. Apologizing is not going to do anything.
I mean, you might think that it's not going to do anything, but it could help.
Could.
I mean, there's no reason not to try.
There's a lot of reasons not to try. And honestly, at this point, I'm just done trying. It's like, just hard to try.
Yeah. Trying can be exhausting.
Yeah. And you just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and it never works. And you continuously try, and you just find yourself running in place, or even going backwards. So you stop trying, and you don't go anywhere. But you go about the same pace that you would if you were trying.
Yeah. And if the same pace means standing still, then...
No difference. It's just easier.
Yeah.
You know, I told Hatsu this. The world's problems are my problem, as long as I'm alive. Like, you know, like our dads, the world's not their problem anymore. You know, they don't have to worry about things anymore. They don't have to look out for Japan anymore. They're not responsible for the crime rate. They're not here anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like... You don't have to take responsibility for everything if you're not here. That's just my head right now, though.
Yeah.
But...
Are you okay here?
Like I say I am. Or like I tell everyone I am. Like, you know, when people try and help, I just... It's like now I don't have anybody else. Like my dad's, they're gone. Like when I pushed Sonic and Tomoko away. And I got Hatsu back. He's my brother. I knew he was gonna come back, but...
I mean, I'm always here.
I know you're here, Rini.
Thornus in your side, but I'm here.
I'm just worried that, like, I'll say something wrong and you'll leave too. It's kind of what always happens.
It's gonna be a while before you get rid of me.
You would be surprised. You know, I always give people a time frame. 1 week to a month. You know, if they stay longer than a month, they're gonna be there, but most leave within the first week. The really stubborn ones stay maybe 2 or 3. People that just don't know what the fuck they're doing, they stay about a month, and then they always leave. But
I like to think I know what I'm doing.
maybe. I don't know.
You matter to a lot of people, you know that, right?
I shouldn't.
Positive. I mean, Tomoko might be mad at you, and Sonic might be mad at you right now, but they still love you.
I don't deserve it.
I disagree.
I haven't done anything to deserve them to care for me.
You're a good person, Hiro.
Yeah, and so is everybody else in UA, but... Nah.
Not everybody else.
Everyone else is trying to be a hero just as much as I am. You know, there's no...
Some of them are going about it in crooked ways.
Yeah, there's also some here that try so hard. Like you. You're a good person. You know. Sonic's a good person. Tomoko's a good person. Hatsu's a good person.
And you're a good person.
I'm not. I'm not special. There's nothing about me that's different. I'm just going through the motions every single fucking day. Just go through the motions. Wake up, look in the mirror, fix your hair, put your clothes on, go to school, come home, read, go to sleep. It's like a rat's race. There's no freedom in it. It's just, you have to do the same thing every single day just to get through the day. Just get through the day. Do this, do that, go home. And I look at you and Sonic and Tomoko, and you guys, you have fun, you know. You talk to people. You have friends. But
Well, you guys are my friends, that's about it.
well, you're doing better than me.
I mean,
Sonic meant what he said.
huh?
Sonic meant what he said about not wanting to be my friend. You know, especially today when he came out, I saw it in his eyes. He wasn't joking. He wasn't just being angry. He wasn't just letting his emotions get ahead of him. He was just absolutely done. I don't know. It could be because of Hatsu. It could be something, but
I think he's just tired, Hiro.
he's been tired for a month. And he hasn't snapped like this. No, I pushed him too far. I said things that just hit the limit for him. And now he's gone. And I can't even be there for him. That's the sucky part. It's like it's not the fact that he's not my friend anymore or that he doesn't like me. It's just the fact that I have to see him, you know, go through what he's going through, and I can't do anything about it. You know, I can't console him. I can't let him know that everything's gonna be fine because he doesn't even want to talk to me. He despises me. Tomoko's right. I say the wrong things at the wrong time, and honestly, I think if I just shut up more, things would be fine. But then shutting up causes problems, and then when I don't shut up, it causes problems, and then when I talk sometimes, it causes problems, and then when I talk more than less, it causes problems, and when I talk less than more, it causes problems. It's kind of just, no matter what I do, it causes problems, I guess.
I mean, maybe if you just talk to the right people about the right things.
Yeah. Kind of like I'm talking to you.
Tell us about your feelings instead of facts.
You're the only person that I can even remotely trust with how I actually feel about stuff. You know, I have to be so closed off with everybody else.
Why?
Because of stuff like this, fallouts like this. You know, if they knew how I actually felt, they could use it against me or whatever. I don't know. I've learned over the years that telling people how you actually feel typically doesn't go too well. They either just turn around and walk away because they don't want to deal with your problems, or they try and use it against you. So I couldn't let them know.
No Tomoko wouldn't do that. Or Sonic, for that matter.
Yeah. I mean, I opened up to Sonic for a little bit. You know, I slept over at his place.
You did?
Yeah. When Hatsu was still in the infirmary, Sonic got really lonely. He couldn't sleep, so I went over just to help him sleep. I ended up falling asleep there as well, but
That was nice.
yeah, I kind of opened up to him a little bit, but then we had a big argument, and now he hates me. And before I'd opened up, we didn't have arguments, and he didn't hate me. It's just kind of putting two and two together, I guess.
I think that's it. It's a not a A coincidence, not a correlation? Is that the right phrasing?
Um, are you talking about the cohesion is not, wait, correlation is not cohesion or something like that? It's just because it's connected doesn't mean it's the cause.
Yeah.
That'd be great if it was not repeating itself my entire life. I mean, like, Hatu thinks that I just closed myself off from him, but next to you, he's the only person that, like, knows anything about me, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just... My brain tells me that, like, logical side of things, like, it's fine, you can tell them, and I realize that, but, like, when I get to the point where I want to tell them about something, I just shut down. I can't. That's like, I don't know. It's being vulnerable in front of them. I'll be seen as less if I have feelings. And then I'm just seen as the villain if I don't. There's really no middle ground for me. It's either say everything or don't say anything. Definitely a Gemini. But I don't know. How do you deal with feeling Rini?
Not healthfully.
And you think I'm any better?
I mean, I typically just stop talking.
Yeah.
I talk until things get bad, and then I stop. And I mean, I'm no better.
I mean, you're more, I guess, outgoing. Less kind of just cut off from everything.
I mean, you didn't see me for those first 3 weeks, did you?
Yeah, but you're the one that came up to me. In my defense.
Well, I did run into you. Because someone dragged me to the 1A dorms.
You talk to people. And that's something that I don't have. And honestly, I don't know how you can do it.
I don't know. Typically only talk when they talk first.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I talk to you guys because you guys talk to me.
Right.
But I don't really go seeking out people.
Not like Sonic does.
No.
He came over to me at lunch, just like balancing with energy, saying, "Hey, sit with us." I told him to fuck off. And I didn't want to sit with him, but I guess.
And yet you still became friends.
I don't know. I kind of envy Sonic's ability to talk to people.
That's okay.
Just to see somebody and like just go over and say, "Hey." But like if I do that, people tend to get afraid. It scared me.
Well, maybe if you didn't dress so school shooter chic.
This is not school shooter. It's NASA shirt and jacket.
It's black jacket.
What's wrong with the black jacket? It doesn't have a mask on it.
Maybe it's more of the persona you display.
Now, what kind of persona is that? I have fluffy blonde hair. I resemble a dandelion.
You have fluffy blonde hair and a scowl on your face all the time.
I have a scowl on my face so people not bother me. I smile sometimes. Occasionally. Sort of.
The last time I've seen you really smile was probably when you slept over at my dorm.
I was exhausted. That was a sleepy smile. Doesn't count.
Still, the last time I've seen you genuinely smile.
I smile more than you think. It's something I do. Okay, maybe I don't do it all the time, but I'm not school shooter chic. or whatever the fuck you called it. Isn't that a musical reference?
Maybe.
That's totally a musical reference.
I mean, we
Dear
go to
Evan
the
Hansen,
theater a
right?
lot.
It's from Dear Evan Hansen, isn't it?
Maybe.
I like new hairstyle. It's very school shooter chic. Yeah, it is. You just compared me to a musical.
We go to musicals a lot.
We watched them in your dorm room with the lights off and 20 pounds of popcorn in front of us. That's not going to musicals. That's watching illegal bootlegs.
They're still fun.
I got compared to Is it Connor? It's Connor, right? Connor's the school... Yeah. I guess the reason, like, I act the way I do is kind of some kind of self-fulfilling prophecy or something like that. You know? I definitely act a lot more like Katsuki than Izuku, or at least at first. It's just kind of what people expect from me, you know, so why not give them what they expect?
I mean, I disagree, but okay.
I don't know.
You're your own breed. You're not like either of them, really.
Yeah, definitely. No, I tell people that, but I don't know, every time I say something or I do something or fuck, even if I like walk outside and have my hair out, it's like everyone just looks at me, see, just gotten to the point where I can't even look in a mirror, you know? I see my dad.
Yeah.
It's like I just wake up in the morning and the first thing I see is Katsuki, but it's not Katsuki, it's me. And it helps sometimes, you know, brings up lessons he's taught me. You know, it makes me think, what would Katsuki do, things like that, but like if I wake up and I see Katsuki, I'm just wondering what do other people see. You know, I'm pretty sure I could probably pass for him if I just wore his hero suit outside.
Yeah.
But
Oof, you haven't even been out since everything happened, have you?
no, not really. I mean, I've been to classes, that's about all. I skip PE.
Well, I mean, like,
Out of
outside
UA?
school.
No.
That's gonna be interesting.
I mean, ever since we got Hatsu back, I haven't been out. Before we got Hatsu back, I was still in UA for a bit. I mean, that's why I wear my hood, you know? I don't want people staring at me, especially after what happened. People are just... It's now, it's not that I'm the kid of Katsuki and Deku, it's that I'm the kid of the two pro heroes that died.
Yeah.
And that's just not a fun thing to have on my back. I mean, Hatsu's worse, he's the kid that got kidnapped, but still.
Kidnapped and 2 dead parents, so...
I got kind of the blunter end of the sharp stick, but...
Yeah.
I mean, Hatsu looks like Izuku, obviously. I mean, he has the slightly same shade of green and shit, but Hatsu looks like Hatsu. You know, I look at him and I see Hatsu, but I don't know if that's how people see me. I mean, like, you don't look like your dads, you know?
Well...
I mean, you're a girl, so...
I am far more feminine than both of my dads.
It's like, you got the blonde hair and the red and white shit, but people look at you and they don't see, you know, Denki or Shoto, they see Rini. And I wonder what that's like, you know? Having people look at you and just see you instead of having preconceptions based on your dad. It's like, oh, look, it's Hiro. He must be really temperamental and really hate people and yell and scream a lot. You know. And this is just what I've kind of adopted, you know. I saw you and I just thought you were a really nice person.
I mean, that's all I saw you as.
Maybe that's why I open up to you so much. Because you don't have any preconceptions about me because of our dads. Because you didn't know them.
I didn't even realize who your dads were.
You're the first person I've ever met that doesn't automatically recognize me for my dad's. And that was just, it was such a, God, it was such a new feeling. You know, it was amazing. It was just somebody that finally just sees me as me, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm so afraid to lose you, I guess.
You're afraid to lose me?
Of course I am. No, I'm afraid to lose everybody, but you especially.
Thought that was a one-way street.
Come on, I'm not completely heartless.
No, I don't know. I'll be honest, you make people feel disposable sometimes.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
But I don't know. Even in those moments where you feel disposable, you're still magnetic. You know? At least to me.
Listen, I'm not magnetic. I am magnetic, but I'm magnetic in the way that pushes things away.
Oh. Well, then I must just be the same, and then opposites attract. Or what?
We are literally almost identical. I have blonde hair, you have blonde hair. I have blonde hair. You also have blonde hair. Your hair's blonde, my hair's blonde.
But we're basically twins.
Basically. We could even be siblings with how close we look alike.
I mean, we're probably closer siblings than you and Hatsu.
Me and Hatsu are just polar opposites. You know, I wear the green plaid, or I used to. He wears the red plaid.
Your hair is identical except
opposite.
Reversed.
He has the red eyes, I don't. He takes a lot more after Izuku. I take more after Katsuki, I like to think. He's a Gryffindor, I wanted to say Hufflepuff, but I don't know, I think people would disagree with that.
I think you'd be a Hufflepuff.
People keep saying Slytherin, you know, because of the ambition, but that's about all. I'm not cunning or sly.
I see you more as a Hufflepuff because they're fiercely loyal.
Who do I have to be loyal to, though? It's like, I have you guys, but before that, like, I didn't have any friends in middle school.
Well, maybe sometimes that stuff just doesn't show the younger you are.
That's true.
You just didn't have a chance to express that.
But now I do, and I will wear the Hufflepuff flag with pride. I will be like Alexander Hamilton, he was a Hufflepuff. Except when he cheated on Eliza. That wasn't the best thing for him to do.
I'm a Slytherin.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I would have thought you were like a Ravenclaw or something. I mean, considering how much you train.
No, Slytherin. Cunning, ambition.
What else?
Slytherins are smart too.
That's true. That is true. Wait, am I your Hufflepet?
Are you?
Oh no, please no.
didn't even mean for that. Well, I mean, I couldn't have planned for it.
So, let me guess. You wanted to be a Ravenclaw, but the test said that you were a Slytherin.
I wanted to be a Gryffindor.
You wanted to be a Gryffindor. So you kept taking the test till you got Gryffindor. Probably.
Yeah.
I've never taken a test before, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever even watched all the movies?
I've watched the movies. I haven't read the books, though. I've heard they're very different.
I mean, some parts are.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
It's supposed to be a soft-spoken line.
Hey, do you know Dumbledore was gay the entire time?
Did you ever hear about Snape's pet horse that was there all the time? No one ever mentioned it because it wasn't important.
Snape had a pet horse?
No, it's a joke.
Oh, I thought Snape actually had a pet horse, and I was going to be like...
No, there's a joke surrounding the fact that she keeps adding things to the pre-existing story.
Did you know that
just Voldemort followed him the whole time?
Voldemort actually had a nose?
I mean, technically that's a movie exclusive thing. They never described his faces.
That's true. I guess they just didn't want to give him a nose.
The SFX makeup artist on set was just like, we gotta have something. It's gotta be some kind of scary.
Take his nose away. Please don't take my nose away. Please don't take my nose away. Please don't take my nose away. Who's your favorite character in, like, the entire Harry Potter universe?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I already know mine.
I would probably say Luna.
Really? You kind of look like her a little bit. You could do a Luna cosplay.
I'm not gonna cosplay.
Come on, it's not that weird.
I mean, I don't know, there's just such a stigma around it.
Listen, if cosplaying makes you happy, do it. Alright,
I've never tried it. How do I know if it makes me happy?
Well, then you need to try it. You know, if you're...
Have you tried it?
I have not tried it. But if you feel
If I try it, you gotta try it with me.
Okay, I'll cosplay Newt Scamander because he's my favorite.
Okay.
I would not be able to do
Let's go.
No.
Why not? I'm only gonna do it if you do.
No.
Guess I'm not gonna try cosplay.
We'll go to the store in a week.
Okay. I guess we're trying cosplay.
We'll look for stuff that works, and we'll try it.
I never said we had to go anywhere.
Well, no, we need to buy stuff.
No, I'm saying in cosplay.
I know. If you're gonna force me outside in cosplay, I'm gonna be like, no.
No, I'm not gonna force you outside. Okay. I don't want to go outside in cosplay.
Who knows? You could be really good at it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Maybe. We don't know.
Hey, if I'm really good at cosplay, I could just cosplay every single time I go outside. That'll hide.
We'll buy you wigs.
Wait, how am I gonna get this into a wig cap? It's so... Actually, okay. My hair is just mostly air. So I could just kind of like...
Well, you're telling me.
Listen. We don't mention that.
It's soft and fluffy. I like it a lot.
It's not soft, nor is it fluffy.
Okay, it's just you and me. It's not a secret between the two of us.
I fell asleep on your lap one time.
One time.
One time. I was tired, and now you're telling everybody that my hair is soft and fluffy.
I don't tell everybody.
You told Hatsu, which
It was
he
a
knows,
joke.
but
As far as he knows, it was just joking.
no, Hatsu knows my hair is soft and fluffy. But Sonic was there, I think. He doesn't know my hair is soft. No, he knows my hair is soft and fluffy.
It's not a
Who knows
secret.
my hair is soft? Why do so many people know about how soft my hair is?
It looks soft.
It looks spiky, like the spikes of death. Okay, you see it as soft. You see a lot of stuff that is not supposed to be soft as soft.
Like your entire existence.
That is invalid.
That is what?
Invalid.
Invalid?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't work. You can't say that.
Why?
Because my entire existence is not soft, nor is it fluffy. My existence is terrifying and scary and darkness. Because I am
I never
scary.
said that you were soft. I just said that I see you as soft.
Okay, well, don't see me as soft. I'm terrifying, and I am fearsome. And I am the night. Rar.
You're like trying to scare me off right now.
Yes! Okay, I might be 5 foot, but I am terrifying. I am the perfect height for kicking shins.
You're the perfect height for me to put my hand out. Hold you back.
I will bite your hand.
Fair.
I will bite your hand
Also
so
kinky.
hard. No! No. Listen. No. That is not. I'm biting your hand to get you to stop. That's all. Okay?
Whatever you say.
Whatever I say.
Okay, listen. If you can pretend that I have a mommy kink, then I can pretend that.
What would it even be called? It's not a biting kink. It's like reverse biting kink. That's what it would be called.
Well, no, it'd be a biting kink. You'd just be the dom in that situation.
Biter. A sub can
Biter.
bite. There's not. Don't label an action as a dom or sub thing. Okay, a sub can bite too. It doesn't necessarily
Well,
need
then
to
why
be just
is
a
it?
dom thing.
Why do we have to label it as a biter or a bitee?
Because bitee could mean many things, a biter can mean many things, but labeling it puts it in a box. Okay? Boxes are bad. You don't put things in boxes, okay? If you're gonna put a thing in a box, as long as it's breathing, you gotta poke holes in it. And you gotta poke a lot of holes. Unless it can chew out of the box. Also, for Easter, don't give your kids bunnies.
Please don't give your kids
Please don't give
bunnies.
your kids bunnies. That's just
I've been on so many rants this past week.
me. Just don't give your fucking kids bunnies. Give them fake bunnies and chocolate bunnies, but don't give them real bunnies. Honestly, the pet shelters there is gonna be full of bunnies. Like,
I know, that's awful.
so like, what if you buy your
You can
kid
sit and get a bunny, foster a bunny for Easter. That's fine.
yeah,
just foster.
foster it temporarily, you know?
Foster it, or if you want a bunny on Easter, go to a petting zoo. It's
Yeah.
not too hard.
Yeah, definitely.
That shit drives me up the wall.
Me. It's just hot in here. Yeah, but honestly, just don't go buying bunnies. Like,
Oh, God.
I don't know.
People always think that they're so easy.
Yeah, they don't realize that bunnies, like,
They need nearly entire bedrooms to themselves.
yeah, like consistently. They're like a tiny dog. They just need like constant supervision, and they need room, and they need food, and you can't just feed them like leftover salad because that doesn't work.
No, they have to have pellets mixed in with salad, and you have to feed them like.
Do you know that bunnies will eat one another if you don't feed them properly?
Mhm.
And they can get stressed. And
And bunnies do better in pairs, so.
Yeah, well, last time I held a bunny, it kicked me in the face, and that I didn't appreciate that. It also bit me, which wasn't. It was at an animal shelter, so honestly, I don't know if the bunny was just stressed, but it was like bunny holding time, and they give you a bunny, and you hold the bunny, and I like held the bunny, and it was in my lap, and I'm like, oh, that's a good bunny. Hello, bunny, and then they're like, you can hold the bunny, like, up in your hands if you want. So I held the bunny up in my hands, and then the bunny, like, it fucking looked at me. I saw its eyeball just, like, turn and look at me, and I could see death in its eyes. It was out to murder. It was out to draw blood, and it just kind of, like, turned to me, like, turned its head to me, and just went... and bit onto my finger, and then I freaked out, and then I tried to drop the bunny onto my lap, like, out of my hands onto my lap, and the bunny, like flipped, like, fucking just, like Matrix flipped its body around, and, like, kicked me right in the face with its back feet, and then jumped onto the floor and darted into its hiding hole, and I'm just like, why? So I don't have really good experience. Is that a cat?
Yeah, I'm at home.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to seeing you just...
I brought her home.
Oh yeah, she's the one I thought was out on my balcony earlier today.
Mhm.
Why?
What are you making that noise for?
She's weird. She's a weird cat.
She is.
This is not a school
But she's my
shooter.
cat.
This is not a school shooter jacket. It's not.
I was just teasing. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a hot jacket. That's what it is. It's fucking giving me
It's a
heat
what?
stroke. Hot. It's giving me heat stroke, but like.
Oh, I thought you were implying the other kind of hot. I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say to that?
I mean, I don't know, but
It's not like a sexy jacket. It's just a jacket.
I mean, it's sexy, but
It's a hoodie. Wait, is this a jacket or a hoodie? What's the difference?
hoodies don't have a zipper.
But this has a hood. Wouldn't that know? A sweater doesn't have a zipper.
Oh, that's a sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt is different than sweater. Sweater is fluffy. Sweatshirt is kind of like a shirt.
Jackets don't have a zipper and no hood.
Jackets? No.
Hoodies-
Jackets have a zipper, but no hood. Hoodies have a hood and a zipper. Sweaters have...
Sweaters and sweatshirts.
Sweaters are fluffy sweatshirts, and sweatshirts have a hood but no zipper, and long sleeves. Because I don't know what the fuck Hatsu wears, but that shit is not a sweater. That is
It should be a sweat. It's a sweatshirt, but it's got no
sweat
sleeves.
tank, sweat top, tank sweat. Tank sweat. No, that's just weird.
Tank sweat.
It's
That
not.
sounds
It's
so
not.
dirty.
It's not. It's a sweat. I don't know. Sweat tank. Sweat tank. Sweat top.
Still sounds
I
gross.
just keep going back because there's only so many ways you can. It's sweat top. Tank
Sweat top sounds better.
Sweat top sounds better, but sweat top also sounds really weird. It sounds like you're saying like it's a sweaty top, and it's not. It's just like a sweat top. I don't know.
A sweaty top.
She sweats a lot. Okay, Katsuki used to sweat a lot. Katsuki actually smelled like caramel. That's like a thing that nobody realizes. He actually smelled like caramel.
Does he really? Or did he?
What?
Wow.
Huh?
Did he really?
Yeah. Like straight up caramel. And when he used his quirk, he smelled like burnt sugar or like weird cotton candy. No, it's not funny. It got really annoying. Because if you just have to live in a house, like, when he gets mad, he gets really sweaty. Because, like, he's, like, getting, like, you know, his quirk starting to, like, activate when he doesn't realize. The entire fucking house smells like caramel for so long. It's not even funny. It's just consistent caramel smell. And...
Oh, when you accidentally do that, you know that thing that you can do where you put, like, vanilla extract in your oven?
yeah.
To make it smell nicer, like that, except bad and long.
Like, don't put, like, a couple drops of vanilla extract in. Put, like, the entire fucking bottle of vanilla extract, and then add 3 more bottles onto that. That's what the house smells like when he's mad. It's kind of funny, because, like, he's, like, scary when he's mad, but then again, the house smells like a fucking cotton candy fair. So it, like, balances out, I guess. I don't know. But it's just... yeah, no, it's funny. Deku doesn't really smell like anything, though, or he didn't smell like anything. Which makes sense, because his quirk wouldn't make him smell like anything, but... Yeah, Hatu didn't inherit any of, like, Hatu, like, has, like... I think Hatu actually has a quirk, but his quirk is just, like, a subtle candy smell. Like, that's all. Just, like, constant, subtly smelling like candy. But I'm pretty sure it's just because, like, all of his clothes came from our house. And our house constantly is just, like, saturated with the smell of caramel. So, like, everything just, like, went with him. It's like, most of my clothes, like, I've washed all of them because I've been here longer than Hatsu has. But, like, some of his shirts and, like, his shoes and stuff, they still smell like caramel. So, he constantly smells like caramel. Which is funny, because it should be Sonic that smells like caramel, because he's, like, you know, the cotton candy hair guy. But, whatever.
I mean, his hair color is not going to make him smell a certain way.
It should, though. He uses, like, cotton candy shampoo, though, I heard.
Does he?
Yeah. I mean, it's like I've never, like, smelled his hair before. I mean, like, kind of. It was unintentional. But, like, it smells nice. It's like a...
Intentional? When do you get a chance to smell his hair?
We cuddled.
What?
Unintentionally. Completely unintentionally. You know how I went over and I slept in his dorm? I fell asleep next to him on the ground because I was, like, trying to tell him to sleep on the bed and I'll sleep on the ground. But he fell asleep on the ground and I just kind of, like, came over and I was, like, trying to help him go to sleep. But, like, I ended up falling asleep with him on the floor. And I woke up and he was cuddling with me and I freaked out. But it didn't mean anything. I think it was just, like, he just needed somebody to be there with him, that's all. But, yeah, I accidentally woke up cuddling with Sonic.
Huh.
It was interesting. Yeah, can we stop talking about it? It's just not important. It's not important. It's not important. It was one time, and he probably doesn't even remember it because he was so tired, and he didn't wake up until I left. Like, okay, so I left to get pillows. I came back. He was asleep. I fell asleep. I woke up before he woke up, and I left. So all he knows is that I was in there for like half a second, and then I was gone. So he doesn't remember that. Oh, he doesn't remember that. It's fine. It probably doesn't mean anything.
I mean, like you said, he probably doesn't even remember.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, you know. Even if he did remember or, like, realized, it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't help me, certainly. But no, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna think about it too much. Okay, let's change topics.
Okay.
What the heck is your cat doing?
She's being weird.
I'm gonna see if I can get that person with the dog quirk to come in here.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Alrighty.
I have to go get them first. They might not want to come in, I don't know, but let's see. I'll test it.
Hello, Chuck.
Oh, no, it's okay. Come on, go. Up, 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 up. Good girl. Good job. Good job. I got her. She bit me though. It's okay.
Love her.
Oh, your puppy. Oh, your puppy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop. I don't know what this is. This isn't mine.
No idea.
No idea. Hi.
I
Your butt's touching me. Your butt's touching me.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't. What happened?
Let me see if I can get her to do it again. I was holding her like this, and she like melted.
Why are you so mean? I love you.
Oh no, it froze.
It did?
Rats.
Am I still frozen?
We're the rats.
Oh no.
Yeah, it froze for a second.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Alright.
We're the rats. I'm a giant rat who makes all of the rules.
Ow. Stop licking my arm, please. Stop! Don't lick that! Those are my headphones. Oops.
She's gonna eat them.
I don't want her to eat them. That's
They're
the problem.
tasty. Give her a treat. She's hungry.
She's not hungry. I literally just fed her. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't have an animal.
Oh, she's doing it again. She's starting to melt. You'll just see her disappear in a minute. Cats are wild.
You can yawn. It's okay.
Oh. Is she tired?
No, she's not. She wants to bite me right now. I can tell. She has that look in her eyes. Okay, wait. No. No. There we go. All right. No. Just relax. Just relax. Lay down. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't that hard, was it? It wasn't that hard, was it? No, it wasn't. Okay, don't lick my face, please. Don't lick my arm either. It wasn't that hard, was it? Alrighty. Okie dokie. I don't have a dog.
Nope.
I definitely.
I have a cat, but I'm at home, so it's okay.
I knew.
I'm not in my dorm.
I knew. Yeah, you can have a cat at home. Okay.
Only at the house. I've never had her in my dorm.
No, don't lick my arm. Definitely not.
I'm gonna have to be a lot more cautious when I transfer.
You are
When it comes to
transferring,
her.
right?
What?
You are transferring, right?
That's the plan. As long as we're still on schedule.
Yeah. I heard
I
Sonic
gotta
wants
change
to.
it here.
I heard Sonic wants to get out of 1A
Yeah.
for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why, honestly. It's just.
I mean, didn't he say he doesn't want to be a hero?
He's just angry. You know, he doesn't mean anything that he says right now. You know, it's just. He's had a lot of issues around being a hero. Like, you know, his dad pushes him really hard. Hard in the wrong way, too. Like, I don't know. I think he'll come around, but honestly, I don't know if I could let him do this to himself, you know, leave the hero chorus. He worked so hard to get in, you know, I can't just let him throw that all away. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially not now. You know, not when Hatsu's just getting back and stuff.
Yeah. He needs to be close to him.
Mm-hmm. And he would hate himself in a couple of months for transferring out of the hero course. I know he would. You know, he says that, like, his dad was the, like, main pusher for him to be a hero, but he has it in him. He has that...
That drive.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's just, it's so important to have that, and I don't want to see him, I don't know, get rid of that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, are you looking at bugs? Are there bugs over there, puppy? Do you want to lay down, you can lay down. My arm's come here. Please don't lick my arm. I'll put my arm here for you. And you can go to sleep on it, and I won't move it. Even if my arm goes dead. I'll keep it here for you. Okay. I have officially committed myself. I cannot move. Oh, okay. I can move now, I guess. Hi. Hi there. Please don't lick my arm. Not down there, at least. You can lick up there, though. Ouch. Hey, I'm soft with dogs, okay? They are precious. They are precious beings that deserve the fucking world.
I didn't say anything.
You laughed. Okay, look, you made her upset. She's upset now. See,
Sorry, puppy.
You see how upset she is? You see how upset she is?
She's so angry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, puppy. I didn't mean to make you upset.
You should be sorry. You should be very sorry. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Please don't leave. Oh, you're just laying back. That's okay. You can lay back. You're probably not very comfortable like that. Do you want to move? So. Oh, no. Don't leave. Don't leave. There we go. Okay, you can lay down now. Lay down there. No. Hey, stay. Okay, lay down.
She wants to go.
No, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
It's okay, Hiro. I'll come cuddle you instead.
Just want to pat you on the head. Ah! It's okay. Ah! I know. Okay, fine. She doesn't want to. Come on. Out. Ow, that actually hurt. Silly. What?
You're just in a good mood now.
I got to pet a dog. I don't know. Dogs make me in a better mood. Animals in general do, really. Mostly koi fish and goldfish. I don't know, I like watching them swim. They're just really calming to watch. You know, it just kind of like...
I should get you a fish for your birthday.
I can't have a fish. But...
I have a cat.
Yeah, but you're really good at hiding them. I wouldn't be able to hide them.
Fish are a lot easier to hide.
Yeah?
I'll help you hide it.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, we can keep it in my dorm.
I'll just, come run over. Run over and feed my fish. Yeah.
I'll help you take care of it. It's okay.
I know how to take care of a damn fish.
No, I'm saying if we keep it in my dorm, I wouldn't mind feeding it.
Okay. You know, you don't really need to feed fish that often.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's surprising, but it's just, you know.
Mm.
You just feed them once every 3 or 4 days. You can't starve a fish, but you can definitely overfeed them.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the same way that you only need to feed a snake every, couple of weeks or so.
Yeah. But, I mean, I've wanted to fish since I was a kid. I really have. Well, it's because my dad's, they couldn't decide. You know, Katsuki wanted a dog. Izuki wanted a cat, surprisingly. I wanted a goldfish.
Me as a cat person.
Yeah. But nobody could decide, so I wanted a goldfish. I don't know what Hatsu wanted. I think he wanted a gecko or something. But
they're cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I like reptiles, but
I like spiders. Like tarantulas.
Same. Reptiles and insects, they're pretty great.
They're interesting. Insects, not so much. I mean, I like ladybugs and stuff like that, and roly-polies, but tarantulas are just interesting. Yeah,
Tarantulas are cool.
They're misunderstood.
Well,
They're misunderstood, you know, like you look at a tarantula and you instantly think it's just terrifying, but in reality they're mostly really sweet.
they really are.
You just gotta get to know them.
Just, like climb on your head and things like that, and they'll just hang out with you, like the same way that a ball python will hang out with you.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, they're just so terrified of them, but like once you get to know a tarantula, they're really chill. I know I'm comparing myself to a spider, but I don't know. I guess that's why I like them so much. You know, they're just really interesting, I guess. I'm just making sure nobody's, like, spamming.
Yeah.
Somebody has a fish called Emo. Why?
Fair. I've always wanted a school of, like, little blackfish. Just, like, solid blackfish.
Aww.
That'd be really cute.
That's adorable. Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, having a spider would be pretty awesome. But definitely a fish. Fish 100% over anything else. I just want a fish. I want a goldfish. I'm gonna name it Fred.
An actual goldfish? Or, like...
An actual goldfish.
A beta?
Well, betas are cool, but I like just goldfish. Just like a typical...
Goldfish get big. You know that, right?
Yeah, but if you keep them in a smaller tank, they won't outgrow the size of their tank, right?
That's animal cruelty. Like, 100%.
But no, like, if you put them in a tank that's, like, this big, and then the fish, like, it'll stop growing once it feels like the tank is too small for it.
Its insides keep growing. So its outsides stop growing, but the insides keep growing, and then they die of young.
Oh. Well, like, I don't want to bait it. I can get a saltwater fish, like a clownfish.
Yeah.
I could totally do that. I mean, the tank's gonna have to be bigger and stuff like that, and I'll have to, like, put coral and everything in there, but, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind having a clownfish, you know?
Saltwater tanks are fun, but they're a lot more work.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll think about it. I have a lot of, like, empty space in my dorm room, so I, like, just hide it in the closet or something. I don't know. It's hot. I really want them to be able to fix the AC, because honestly, it's just...
And I'll come help whenever I get home, but...
When you get home, but you're not home right now, so it's just going to continuously get hotter and hotter.
Fair.
It's really hot. I need like air. I'm gonna find something to give me air.
Okay.
Get out. Go. Go. No. Out. 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 Opposite. Backwards. This is the only thing I could find.
Oh, wait, where's mine? Oh.
We're fan buddies.
Mine's just pink.
Like Sonic's hair.
I mean, my hair's got pink in it.
Slightly. But it's like really, like you have to like go up to it. Like really close to your hair. And see. My hair has green in it.
Oof, it's actually cold in here, so I can't keep doing it.
My hair has green in it. Surprisingly
Really?
enough. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
seem to avoid the fact that my hair has green in it most of the time.
Where did you even get green in your hair from? Like, why
I
did your
don't
hair?
know. I went and like dyed it. Like my hair is like actually naturally black. I just like went and just dyed it blonde with a green streak.
And every morning you continuously dye it to get rid of the roots.
Continuously, yeah. Actually no, I was just born with blonde hair, but when I was a baby, I dropped a highlighter on my head and it's just permanently stayed neon green.
It affected your DNA and how the hair grows.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, if I drop a highlighter on my hair and it turns green, does that mean somebody with a quirk can touch me and I'll get a quirk because it affects my DNA?
I'll come over and touch you. Wait, that sounds wrong. That sounded wrong. That was my bad. I didn't think about what I was gonna say. Not like that. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I'll come and try and give you my quirk so you could figure out how to use it for me.
Rini, that came out so wrong.
That was my bad. I'm sorry.
Why is your cat mad at you?
She's just making noise. Sometimes she just decides to make noise.
Just decides to make noise?
Yeah, sometimes she'll just be asleep and then she just starts making noise. She's still a baby, so she's talkative.
Ah.
Because adult cats wouldn't even make any noise if, Are you okay?
No.
What is that?
Soy sauce.
Hiro. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Isn't there raw egg in that or something? Can't you get salmonella?
Water, soy protein, salt, corn syrup, caramel color, potassium sorbate. It says it contains soy. Can you believe that? Soy sauce contains soy.
Would have never guessed.
Oh, that is terrible. That is so salty. How many grams of sodium does this bitch have? 1,250 52% per serving.
That's
Serving is 1 tablespoon.
Okay, that's just sodium then.
That
literally over half of that is...
Wait, I'm sodium deficient.
Okay, well, I don't think that's the way to fix that problem.
Yeah, it is. It's either put fucking salt in everything. No, it's 52% of daily DV. What's DV? What does DV stand for?
Of what?
Percent daily values. Daily values. It's 52% of the sodium that you need a day.
Yeah, 1 tablespoon of that has over half of the amount of sodium that you need in a day.
That's based off a 2,000 calorie diet, though. Nobody nowadays eats 2,000 calories.
I mean, if I did the math, I'd probably be eating way under that.
I eat like 700 calories a day. Like, I can't eat any more than that. It's just ridiculous how much people eat nowadays. Don't even get me started on America. Oh, God. Everything there. There's so much fucking food all over the place.
But everything they have is so highly caloric, too.
Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. Drink pickle juice. Pickle juice is actually really good.
I don't like pickles.
We can't be friends. You don't like pickles. I can't talk to you just because you don't like pickles. That's unforgivable. No, listen.
I mean, there's more for you then.
Yeah, that's true. But, like, Katsuki's thing was hot stuff, Deku's thing was sweet stuff. My thing is sour stuff. Give me anything sour. The more sour it is, the better. I
I like
can.
Sour Patch Kids.
That's barely sour at all. That's like a 2 out of a 10 on the sour meter. No, but like lemon, like straight up lemon juice with 24 limes in it, and like the most sourest fruit, and that's my level of sour.
Okay.
But like honestly, I don't get how people like spicy stuff, because spicy stuff just kind of like kills me.
I like spicy food.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like, see, spicy food is everywhere. You can go like anywhere and get spicy stuff. It's like a normal thing. But like, there's no sour stuff. It's like sour isn't a dish. Sour is like a treat.
Yeah.
But spicy's a dish. And I don't like that because I like sour stuff, but there's no sour stuff anywhere. So I can't have sour stuff. But
I'll figure out how to make sour meals for you.
it probably tastes really weird.
What?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said it probably tastes weird
Mm.
if it was sour. Because, like, typically, like, have you ever watched food ASMR?
No.
I have to show you. I have to show you now.
Okay.
Aloe vera is something that's really commonly eaten. And,
That makes me feel bad because I have an aloe vera plant.
why does it make you feel bad?
Because that's my baby. I can't eat my baby.
Okay, I used to have a garden back at our, like, old house.
Mhm.
All of my plants were my children, and if anybody messed with them, I would literally kill them. Hatsu, like, I had a basil plant, and Hatsu took one leaf off for, like, one of Katsuki's dishes. I tossed a wooden spoon at him. Just straight up. Just tossed a wooden spoon at him. And taught him never again to mess with my plants, though.
Fair.
But then when we moved, I couldn't take them with me, unfortunately. It was
I
kind
only
of sad.
keep cacti because I'm bad at remembering to water them. And I don't want to hurt the plants.
Cacti are interesting. They also taste really good. What? Oh no, I broke it.
Oh no.
I just broke it. Ah!
How did you break it?
I kept, playing with it. Oh no. Look, Rini, I broke it.
Oh no.
This was $12.
It's expensive.
It's gonna be okay.
I've had this one forever.
Hang on.
I'm pretty sure it was hand painted.
There we go. Okay. Now that one goes there. You know, I could be a support kid with how handy I am.
I'd probably not do very well in the support tours.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm smart. I just don't think I'm very technologically based.
I mean, you were able to track down Hatsu's location for me.
Well, I mean, that's computers. That's different.
No, not really. I mean, like, it's using different platforms, but if you have that intelligence, you can do anything, pretty much.
Maybe.
Trust me. I don't know how to fix this. Cause like, did anything fly off? No. So it just goes there, but...
I just hope I pass my retest to get into the Hero course.
You will, trust me. You're really smart, and you've trained a lot, and you've studied a lot. So...
Still can't use my quirk very well.
Listen. Ability to use a quirk or not doesn't get you into the Hero course, trust me.
Well, okay, fair enough. If anyone's gonna say that to me, then...
Come on, listen. I can't even get my quirk to work yet. Okay, it's been 16 years almost, and my quirk still doesn't work. I don't even know what it is.
I thought your quirk was biting into ice cream.
Apparently not. I don't do that very well.
Really?
Yeah, I tried it, because, well, I mean, a month ago, Dad bought me ice cream. He told me to bite into it, and I did, and did not work out very well.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. Oh, this is backwards.
I mean, I find it extremely painful.
It is painful, but, you know, honestly, you just gotta persevere and push through it, and it's fine.
Push through.
Push through the pain. Oof. No, I'm almost getting this to go in. No! Okay, hang on. Wait. If I can just get it to hook and... Go on. Go on. Hang on. Just... Hey, look!
Yay!
I'm fucking amazing. Yeah, that won't be coming off anytime soon. Definitely not. It's hammered down.
Hammered with soy sauce.
Well, see, the metal is soft. It's a soft composite metal, which means that it was forged a different way, which means that it can be molded without having to apply heat. And that's what I just did. I molded it without applying heat. You can see it here.
Okay.
See it? Kind of. It's been, like, hit down. And, yeah, it won't be coming back up. You have to be careful, though, because with soft composites, they can, bend back and then snap. But, yeah, it's on there pretty tight, so it shouldn't be bouncing back anytime soon. And there's, like, a little bit of, like, extra metal down there in case it does open back up again. I can go ahead and get that fixed. The fan's a little unstable now, though. When I go like this,
Mine's a little bit like that, but mine's also old.
Yeah, but they aren't correctly aligned, which is okay. It's just when I go like this, I can feel it. These flaps, they aren't correctly moving, so they should move like this, but they're kind of moving like this. Instead of like this, just because of how this is situated. So I go like this, and it kind of like pops back. Instead of going like this, it goes like this.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't know why I'm trying to explain why this fan won't work, but if I go like this and I keep it like opened, so I put my thumb here and I hold it open, it's fine, but if I let it do its own thing, it kind of...
Yeah, that's what I usually do. What?
No, I was just thinking about me, I just fixed a fan with a soy sauce bottle.
Good work.
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. These are desperate times that we live in now. And desperate...
Just because I'm not home?
Yeah. Because you aren't here to fix this for me, so I have to fix it myself. Which is perfectly fine. I can do that. I know how to fix stuff. So.
Whatever did Hiro do before he met Rini?
Apparently use soy sauce bottles.
He was innovative before.
Hang on. Ready? I can do it. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'll fix it.
I'm not laughing at you.
I found my quirk! I just probably... Ready? Ah, crap.
Wait, how are you?
Ready?
Oh wait, mine doesn't do it.
Watch, just do this. So find how it opens. So if you're rotating it this way,
Yeah.
grab this top, close it. Just hold this one.
Okay.
And then...
I don't want to throw this one though because it's old and it's wooden.
You missed that. I cannot...
I saw it!
Well, you didn't say anything about it. That was fucking awesome.
It was great. New support item for Hiro.
The fan!
You get one of those like what is it? Mortal Kombat fans with the...
A what?
Is it Mortal Kombat or Final Fantasy that I'm thinking of? With the girl who has the fans with the sharp on the top.
That just sounds like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, it's a different thing.
It's totally Avatar: The Last Airbender. You're a weeb.
You're the one who knew what it was.
Listen.
Also, how can we be weebs?
Listen. Listen. It's not for you to judge. Hang on. Okay. That did not work. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try and catch it with one hand. You watch. Okay, ready? No! Okay, hang on. Let me do it with this hand. That didn't help. No! Okay. I swear I'd be able to do it if I actually tried. I wasn't trying.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I just shifted my thing. As my baby.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it was Mortal Kombat?
It is.
Oh, so I was right the first time. And then I second guessed myself.
Just like, you shall not defeat me, villain! No, this could be a shield.
Ooh.
A foldable shield, portable foldable shield. I can stick it on my belt, just open it up. It'll continue around, so it's like a full shield sort of thing. About this size. And then I can just fold it back up.
I think yours is larger than mine is.
Yes.
I hate you.
I mean, yeah, it is. It would kind of be impossible if it wasn't. Talia Grace has a watch that turns into a shield. I'm aware of that. Just yeet that shield into existence. But that watch is made by Hephaestus, kids. It doesn't count. I read.
I know.
Okay.
It'd be weird if you didn't.
I can read you a book if you want.
Sure.
Alright,
What book?
I'm thinking about what I have in my library in my dorm room. I have Legend by Mary Lou, which is a really good series. You remind me a lot of June. I have Divergent, but I don't really want to read Divergent. I have I have Morning Star. That's kind of dark. I have like Secretariat. I have Warrior Cat
I have like
books.
a classic copy of Black Beauty.
Me too. I love that.
It's a good book.
Yeah. I have my textbooks from the Hero course.
I've read those.
Thank you for that. I'm very rich. I have
I have Grimm Fairy Tales.
I have Percy Jackson. Grimm, oh gosh. I have Warrior Cat. I have
Assholes of Theory. It's an actual book that I own.
I have the Scholastic Spirit Animals series. I have a lot of Aaron Hunter books. I have almost all of Rick Riordan's books. I have Maximum Ride Angel. Not the other ones.
I don't have like a huge library because I cycle my library pretty well.
Ah.
Yeah. I like to go to those like take a book, leave a book places.
I love that.
But I have like my favorites that I keep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I keep my Harry Potter because those are from my dad.
Right.
I have the first 5 of the Percy Jackson series.
You're weak.
I have Of Mice and Men.
What?
I have... Wait, what's that one?
Stop spamming, guys.
I have Water for Elephants. I have A Long Walk to Water. And then a bunch of books that you would have no interest in.
Come on. I'll go...
You would...
What book should I get? I'll go look, and I'll come back, and I'll have a book.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. Sing? I mean, I could. Oh, thank you for the panda. Oh, thank you so much for the pandas. Ah! I would love to sing, but you have to sleep. Get some rest, honey. Play truth or dare. Yes, sing. Sing what? Play truth or drink. Maybe. He said he's gonna read to me. Oh, I love you too. No, I can't tell him that. share one of Hiro's secrets. I would never. Oh, thank you guys for the pandas. Newbie something. I can't read the whole thing. I was been. How's I miss this? Oh, I used to love Harry Potter, but I prefer Percy Jackson. I'm a big Harry Potter stan. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, what are the words? Let's look up the words. We can still see Hiro in the background. My email.
Because you have never read the entire second Percy Jackson series, I have Lost Hero.
Okay.
Which is the
Oh,
first...
I read part of that.
Yeah, it introduces Leo, and Leo's my favorite character.
I know, I love Leo.
Okay. I don't want to read Jason's part. Because fuck Jason.
Fair.
No, I guess I kind of have to read it for, for you to understand the setting of it, but, okay. This introduces, the character Jason. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Okay, I'm not gonna sneeze. It's fine. Even before he got electrocuted, Jason was having a rotten day. He woke up in the back seat of a school bus, not sure where he was, holding hands with a girl he didn't know. Oh, wait, Jason has amnesia. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This wasn't necessarily the rotten part. The girl was cute, but he couldn't figure out who she was or what he was doing here. He sat up and rubbed his eyes, trying to think. I'm finding parallels. A few dozen kids sprawled on the seats in front of him, listening to iPods, talking, or sleeping. They all looked around his age. 15, 16. Okay, that was scary. He didn't know his own age. The bus rumbled along a bumpy road. Out the windows, deserts rolled by under a bright blue sky. Jason was pretty sure he didn't live in the desert. He tried to think back, the last thing he remembered. The girl squeezed his hand. Jason, you okay? She wore faded jeans, hiking boots, and a fleece snowboarding jacket. Her chocolate brown hair was cut choppy and uneven, with thin strands braided down the sides. She wore no makeup, like she was trying not to draw attention to herself, but it didn't work. She was seriously pretty. Her eyes seemed to change colors like a kaleidoscope, brown, blue, and green. Jason let go of her hand. I don't. In front of the bus, a teacher shouted, "All right, cupcakes, listen up." This guy was obviously a coach. His baseball cap was pulled low over his hair so you could just see his beady eyes. He had a wispy goatee and a sour face, like he'd eaten something moldy. His buff arms and chest pushed against a bright orange polo shirt. His nylon workout pants and Nikes were spotless white. A whistle hung from his neck, and a megaphone was clipped to his belt. That sounds like...
Sounds like what?
Hankery? From Homestuck. The megaphone and the whistle.
Yeah.
He would have looked pretty scary if he hadn't been 5'0". Alright, next book. I just got my height insulted by a book. Okay,
Not even intentional.
I'm not gonna let this book destroy me. Fuck you, book. When he stood up in the aisle, one of the students called, "Stand up, Coach Hedge." I heard that. The coach scanned the bus for the offender. Then his eyes fixed on Jason, and his scowl deepened. A jolt went down Jason's spine. He was sure the coach knew he didn't belong there. He was going to call Jason out, demand to know what he was doing on the bus, and Jason wouldn't have a clue what to say. But Coach Hedge looked away and cleared his throat. "We'll arrive in 5 minutes. Stay with your partner. Don't lose your worksheet. And if any of you precious little cupcakes cause any trouble on this trip, I will personally send you back to campus the hard way." He picked up a baseball bat and made it look like he was hitting a homer. Jason looked at the girl next to him. "Can you talk to us that way?" She shrugged. Always does. This is the wilderness school, where kids are all the animals. She said it like it was a joke they'd shared before. This is some kind of mistake, Jason said. I'm not supposed to be here. The boy in front of him turned and laughed. Yeah, right, Jason. We've all been framed. I didn't run away 6 times. Piper didn't steal a BMW. The girl blushed. I didn't steal that car, Leo. Oh, I forgot, Piper. What was your story? You talked the dealer into lending it to you? He raised his eyebrows at Jason like, can you believe her? Leo looked like a Latino Santa's elf, with curly black hair, pointy ears, a cheerful, babyish face, and a mischievous smile that told you right away this guy should not be trusted around matches or sharp objects. His long, nimble fingers wouldn't stop moving, drumming on the seat, sweeping his hair behind his ears, fiddling with the buttons of his army figurine jacket, army fatigue jacket, okay. Either the kid was naturally hyper, or he was hopped up on enough sugar and caffeine to give a heart attack to a water buffalo. Anyway, Leo said, I hope you've got your worksheet, because I used mine for a spitwad days ago. Why are you looking at me like that? Somebody draw my face again? I don't know you, Jason said. Leo gave him a crocodile smile. Sure. I'm not your best friend, I'm his evil clone. Leo Valdez, Coach Hedge yelled from the front. Problem back there? Leo winked at Jason. Watch this. He turned to the front. Sorry, Coach, I was having trouble hearing you. Could you use your megaphone, please? Coach Hedge grunted like he was pleased to have an excuse. He unclipped the megaphone from his belt and continued giving directions, but his voice came out like Darth Vader's. The kids cracked up. The coach tried again, but this time the megaphone blared. The cow says moo! The kids howled, and the coach slammed down the megaphone. Valdez! Piper stifled a laugh. My God, Leo. How did you do that? Leo slipped a tiny Phillips head screwdriver from his sleeve. I'm a special boy. Guys, seriously, Jason pleaded. What am I doing here? Where are we going? Piper knit her eyebrows. Jason, are you joking? No, I have no idea. Yeah, he's joking, Leo said. He's trying to get me back for having shaving cream on the Jell-O thing, aren't you? Jason stared at him blankly. No, I think he's serious. Piper tried to take his hand again, but Jason pulled it away. I'm sorry, he said. I can't. That's it, Coach Hedge yelled from the front of the bus. The back row has just volunteered to clean up after lunch. The rest of the kids cheered. There's a shocker, Leo muttered. But Piper kept her eyes on Jason. She couldn't decide whether to be hurt or worried. Did you hit your head or something? You really don't know who we are? Jason shrugged helplessly. It's worse than that. I don't know who I am. This book is hitting a little hard.
I mean, you can stop if you don't want to keep going.
No. I'm just glad Sonic's not here when I'm reading this. You know.
Yeah.
Because Piper was dating Jason. I mean, she thinks they are. It's actually just fake memories implanted in them, but Jason doesn't remember who Piper is. But the bus
don't they end up together anyways?
Yeah. It worked out in the end, but Leo kind of liked Piper. And then he didn't. Never mind. The bus dropped them in front of the big red Suco complex like a museum, just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that's what it was. The National Museum of Nowhere, Jason thought. A cold wind blew across the desert. Jason hadn't paid much attention to what he was wearing, but it wasn't nearly warm enough. Jeans and a sneaker, a purple t-shirt, and a thin black windbreaker. So, a crash course for the asthmaniac? What? Hang on. Asthmaniac? What's it called when you can't remember?
Amnesia?
Amnesia. Asthmaniac. Asthmaniac? Amnesiac. Amnesiac. I knew it. Okay. So, crash course for the amnesiac, Leo said in a helpful tone that made Jason think this was not going to be helpful. We go to the wilderness school, Leo made air quotes with his fingers, which means we're bad kids. Your family, or the court, or whoever, decided you were too much trouble, so they shipped you off to this lovely prison. Sorry, boarding school in the Armpit, Nevada, where you learn valuable nature skills like running 10 miles a day through the cacti and weaving daisies into hats. And for a special treat, we go on educational field trips with Coach Hedge, who keeps ordering with a baseball bat, sorry. Is it all coming back to you now? No. Jason glanced apprehensively to the other kids. Maybe 20 guys, half that many girls. None of them looked like hardened criminals, but he wondered what they'd all done to get sentenced to a school for delinquents, and he wondered why he belonged with them. Leo rolled his eyes. You're really gonna play this out, huh? Okay, so the three of us started here together this semester. We're totally tight. You do everything I say and give me your dessert and do my chores. Leo, Piper snapped. Fine. Ignore that last part, but we are friends. Well, Piper's a little more than your friend. The last few weeks. Leo, stop it! Piper's face turned red. Jason could feel his face burning too. He thought he'd remembered if he'd been going out with a girl like Piper. He's got amnesia or something, Piper said. We've got to tell somebody. Leo scoffed. Who? Coach Hedge? He tried to fix Jason by whacking him upside the head. Maybe that'll help Hatsu. Can I do that?
Don't.
I want to, though. I can just smack Hatsu. And it'll all be better.
Just not with a bat.
Not with a bat, just with a chair.
It's just as bad.
No. The coach was at the front of the group, barking orders and blowing his whistle to keep kids in line. But every so often, he'd glance back at Jason and scowl. Leo, Jason needs help, Piper insisted. He's got a concussion, or... Yo, Piper! One of the other guys dropped back to join them as the group was heading to the museum. The new guy wedged himself between Jason and Piper and knocked Leo down. Don't talk to these bottom feeders. You're my partner, remember? The new guy had dark hair cut Superman style, a deep tan and teeth so white they should have come with a warning label. Do not stare directly at teeth. Permanent blindness may occur. He wore a Dallas Cowboy jersey, Western jeans and boots, and he smiled like he was God's gift to juvenile delinquent girls everywhere. Jason hated him instantly. That reminds me of somebody in our class. You don't know them, though.
Oh.
Go away, Dylan, Piper grumbled. I didn't ask to work with you. Ah, that's no way to be. This is your lucky day. Dylan hooked his arm through hers and dragged her through the museum entrance. Piper shot one last look over her shoulder like 911. Leo got up and brushed himself off. I hate that guy. You know, Leo's short.
Is he?
He's 5 foot. He's my height. I don't know, I really like Leo. He's my favorite. And I mean, he's a seventh wheel, and he doesn't really have any friends, but, like, he makes up for it with, you know, his wits, you know, his humor. He's kind of just like, he doesn't let anything get him down. I really like him. I mean, he ends up getting a girlfriend, Calypso, in the last book. He gets launched to an island, and meets Calypso there, and he falls in love, but still, he was alone for a lot of it. You know, he did everything on his own, and he was really useful, but... Leo got up and brushed himself off. I hate that guy. He offered Jason his arm, like they should go skipping inside together. I'm Dylan. I'm so cool. I want to date myself, but I can't figure out how. You want to date me instead? You're so lucky. Leo, Jason said, you're weird. Yeah, you tell me that a lot, Leo grinned. But if you don't remember me, that means I can reuse all my old jokes. Come on. Jason figured that if this was his best friend, his life must be pretty messed up. But he followed Leo into the museum. They walked through the building, stopping here and there for Coach Hedge to lecture them with his megaphone, which alternately made him sound like Sith Lord or blared out random comments like, the pig says oink. Leo kept pulling out nuts, bolts, and pipe cleaners from the pockets of his army jacket and putting them together, like he had to keep his hands busy at all times. Jason was too distracted to pay much attention to to the exhibits, but they were about the Grand Canyon and the Halupa tribe, which owned the museum. Some girls kept looking over at Piper and Dylan and snickering. Jason figured these girls were the popular clique. They wore matching jeans and pink tops and enough makeup for a Halloween party. The pig says oink. No. Hang on. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that nobody was spamming.
Nice.
The group shuffled on to the next exhibit, but the girls kept calling out little comments to Piper. Piper ignored them, but Jason was ready to punch them himself.
He's gonna punch himself in the face.
He's not gonna punch himself. He's ready to punch them himself. He might not remember Piper, or even who he was, but he knew he hated mean kids. Leo caught his arm. Be cool. Piper doesn't like us fighting her battles. Besides, if those girls found out the truth about her dad, they'd all be blowing down to her and screaming, "We're not worthy." Sorry, bowing down. Words mix up for me sometimes. It's a little hard for me to read. Why? What about her dad? Leo laughed in disbelief. You're not kidding. You really don't remember that your girlfriend's dad? He cut off. Look, I wish I did, but I don't even remember her, much less her dad. Leo whistled. Whatever. We have to talk about when we get back to the dorm. They reached... This book just really seems like our entire life, doesn't it?
It's weirdly specific to
I just... They reached the far end of the exhibit hall, where some big glass doors led out to a terrace. All right, cupcakes, Coach Hedge announced. You are about to see the Grand Canyon. Try not to break it. The skywalk can hold the weight of 70 jumbo jets, so your featherweight should be safe out there. If possible, try to avoid pushing each other over the edge, as that would cause me extra paperwork. The coach opened the doors, and they all stepped outside. The Grand Canyon spread before them, live and in person. Extending over the edge was a horseshoe-shaped walkway made of glass, so you could see right through it. Man, Leo said, that's pretty wicked. Jason had to agree. Despite his amnesia and his feeling like he didn't belong there, he still couldn't help being impressed. The canyon was bigger and wider than you would appreciate from a picture. They were up so high that birds circled below their feet. 500 feet down, a river snaked the canyon floor. Banks of storm clouds had moved overhead while they'd been inside, casting shadows like angry faces across the cliffs. As far as Jason could see in any direction, red and gray ravines cut through the desert like some crazy god had taken a knife to it. Jason got a piercing pain behind his eyes. Crazy gods. Where had he come up with that idea? He felt like he'd gotten close to something important, something he should know about. He also got the unmistakable feeling that he was in danger. You alright? Leo asked. You're not going to throw up over the side, are you? 'Cause I should have brought my camera. Jason grabbed at the railing. He was shivering and sweaty, but it had nothing to do with the heights. He blinked, and the pain behind his eyes subsided. I'm fine, he managed. Just a headache. Thunder rumbled overhead, and a cold wind almost knocked him sideways. This can't be safe, Leo squinted at the clouds. Storm's right over us, but it's clear all the way around. Weird, huh? Jason looked up and saw Leo was right. A dark circle of clouds had parked itself over the skywalk, but the rest of the sky in every direction was perfectly clear. Jason had a bad feeling about that. All right, cupcakes, Coach Hedge yelled. He frowned at the storm like it bothered him too. We may have to cut this short, so get to work. Remember, complete sentences. The storm rumbled, and Jason's head began to hurt again. Not knowing why he did it, he reached into his jean pocket and brought out a coin. A circle of gold the size of a $50, but thicker and more uneven. Stamped on one side was a picture of a battle axe. On the other was some guy's face wreathed in laurels. The inscription said something like IVLIVS. Dang, is that gold? Leo asked. You've been holding out on me. Jason put the coin away, wondering how he'd come to have it and why he had the feeling he was going to need it soon. It's nothing, he said, just a coin. Leo shrugged. Maybe his mind had to keep moving as much as his hands. Come on, he said. I dare you to spit over the edge. They didn't try very hard on the worksheet. For one thing, Jason was too distracted by the storm and his own mixed-up feelings. For another thing, he didn't have any idea of how to describe, name 3 sedimentary statura you observed, or describe 2 examples of erosion. Leo was no help. He was too busy building a helicopter out of pipe cleaners. Check it out! He launched the copter. Jason figured it would plummet, but the pipe cleaner blades actually spun. The little copter made it halfway across the canyon before it lost momentum and spiraled into the void. How'd you do that? Jason asked. Leo shrugged. It would have been cooler if it had some rubber bands. Seriously, Jason said. Are we friends? Last time I checked. You sure? What was the first day we met? What did we talk about? It was... Leo frowned. I don't recall exactly. I'm ADHD, man. You can't expect me to remember all the details. But I don't remember you at all. I don't remember anyone here. What if... You're right. And everyone else is wrong? Leo asked. You think you just appeared here this morning and we've all got fake memories of you? A little voice in Jason's head said, That's exactly what I think. But it sounded crazy. Everybody here took him for granted. Everyone acted like he was a normal part of the class, except for Coach Hedge. Take the worksheet. Jason handed Leo the paper. I'll be right back. Before Leo could protest, Jason headed across the skywalk. Their school group had the place to themselves. Maybe it was too early in the day for tourists, or maybe the weird weather had scared them off. The wilderness school kids had spread out in pairs across the skywalk. Most were joking around or talking. Some of the guys were dropping pennies over the side. About 50 feet away, Piper was trying to fill out her worksheet, but her super partner Dylan was hitting on her, putting his hand on her shoulder and giving her that blinding white smile. Jason motioned for her to hang on. He walked up to Coach Hedge, who was leaning on his baseball bat, studying the storm clouds. Did you do this? The coach asked him. Jason took a step back. Do what? It sounded like the coach had just asked him if he'd made the thunderstorm. Coach Hedge glared at him, beady little eyes glinting under the brim of his cap. Don't play games with me, kid. What are you doing here? Why are you messing up my job? You mean you don't know me? Jason said. I'm not one of your students? Hedge snorted. Never seen me before today. Jason was so relieved he almost wanted to cry. At least he wasn't going insane. He was in the wrong place. Look, sir, I don't know how I got here. I just woke up on the school bus. All I know is I'm not supposed to be here. Got that right. Hedge's gruff voice dropped to him over like he was sharing a secret. You got a powerful way with the mist, kid.